Hi, my name is Joe Macbeth, and I started work as a direct support professional in 1983, just out of college. I was home living back with my mom and dad, and I realized I needed to find a job. It didn't take me long to find a job. I opened the newspaper and I saw an advertisement looking for a resident instructor. I had no idea what a resident instructor was, but I borrowed my mom's car. I drove down, and to my great astonishment, they hired me on the spot. I began my job as a direct support professional, and I went in. I had 2 days of orientation training. They told me to report to this group home at 834 Emmett Street in Schenectady, New York. And I go to the group home, and I have to tell you, I was nervous, I was afraid, and I was completely unprepared to do the job that I was asked to do. I remained at that group home and with that organization for several years, and I can say eventually I became a pretty good direct support professional, but it didn't happen overnight. It took me a long time. It took me time to get to know those 8 people that I was hired to support. And the better I knew those 8 people, the better a direct support professional I became. I wanted to help people live their lives. I wanted to help people make friends. I wanted to help people get real jobs. I wanted to help people live independently. And that was challenged because we had a revolving door of new staff coming in and out of people's lives. This was 37 years ago. 37 years ago, we still had this turnover. And I don't think that we can really support people well when we have that revolving door of strangers in and out of people's lives. And I really want to take the opportunity to have direct support professionals share the stories of why do you do this work? And what are the challenges? And what is the one thing that you would change if you could? The one thing that I would change, I want to raise the standards for direct support professional practice. I want to implement a national credentialing program for direct support professionals so they can advance their knowledge and their skills and their values, and at the same time make more money and earn more money the longer you are and the better you become at direct support practice.